everyone. Yes, first of all, good afternoon and happy Mother's Day. This live is in conjunction with Mother's Day. Okay, it's a collaboration work with Angeline. She's going to make a non-baked strawberry cheesecake later after my session, which is at 1 p.m. and then followed by Christina from Christina Chiu from Melbourne. She will be taking the 2 p.m. slot Malaysian time, or if you are watching from Australia, it's 4 p.m. She will be making a steam bun, all right? A salted egg yolk molten steam bun, all right? So it's a pretty long recipe, so let's start cooking, yeah? So I hope all of you have already prepared the list of ingredients that I have given you earlier on making this shepherd's pie. So let's take a look at what we need to cook first, okay? This is not a recipe that you can find in any of my recipe books yet, but it will be published soon, okay? So let's make the mashed potato first. Alright, in this bowl, I'm using 2 Thermomix today, yeah? So empty bowl. So we will need to add in the potatoes. We need 600 grams of potatoes, alright? 600 grams of potatoes, which I have cut into cubes like this, alright? So 600 grams of potatoes in. And then we need milk, which is 150 grams of milk, alright? 150 grams of milk. And what else? We need butter. We need 50 grams of butter. Yeah, wait. Alright, so this is 50 grams of butter. We are going to put in. It's a bit hot. We'll use a spoon. This is cold butter. All right. Okay, and so we need to cook this for 15 minutes at 100 degrees Celsius, speed 1. All right. 15 minutes, 100 degrees Celsius. Speed 1. Okay, for those of you who just joined, today we are making a chunky shepherd's pie. What I'm cooking here is 600 grams of peeled potatoes, which I have cut into cubes. 600 grams of peeled potatoes, which I have cut into cubes. And then I put in 150 grams of milk and 50 grams of butter. Alright, into this TM here, and I'm cooking it for 50 minutes, 100 degrees Celsius, speed 1. Okay, so now let's move on to okay, prepare a sauce first for your shepherd's pie. Okay, this is the sauce that I have prepared. Let's take a look at the ingredients that we need to make this sauce, okay? This is 100 grams of water, 3 tablespoons of light soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of tomato ketchup, 1 tablespoon of sugar, 1 teaspoon of dark soy sauce, and a bit of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, okay? So this is the sauce that we have prepared. And I have already given you the recipe. So this sauce is 100 grams of water, 3 tablespoons of light soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of tomato ketchup, 1 tablespoon of sugar, 1 teaspoon of dark soy sauce, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Okay. So now let's coat the filling, okay? Place garlic and onion. So how much garlic and how much onion? So we need 4 cloves of garlic, 4 cloves of garlic and 1 medium-sized, this is garlic, yeah, 4 cloves of garlic and 1 medium size of onion cut into quarters. So we are going to chop this for 5 seconds at speed 5. Okay? So this is 4 cloves of garlic with 1 onion, 1 medium-sized onion cut into quarters and chopped for 5 seconds at speed 5. So we push down, scrape it down. And we are going to add in our carrots, our grated carrots, alright? And 20 grams of butter to saute, alright? So I have grated carrots here, 120 grams of grated carrots. Now I know you all will ask, can we chop the carrots inside here? Yes, you can, together with the onions and the garlic, okay, at speed 5 for 5 seconds. But I actually prefer to do a bit of work sometimes. If you enjoy cooking, you will understand what I mean. So this is 120 grams of grated carrots, okay? So we are going to put in here with 20 grams of butter to saute, 20 grams of butter. So we are going to saute this for 4 minutes at 100 degrees Celsius. Reverse speed 1, 4 minutes. Okay, so 4 minutes, 100 degrees Celsius, reverse speed 1. So repeat what is here. We started off by chopping 4 cloves of garlic and 1 medium-sized onion cut into quarters for 5 seconds at speed 5. Okay, then we push down and we add in 20 grams of butter and 120 grams of grated carrots. Okay, so if you're wondering if you can chop your carrots together with the onions and the garlic, yes, the answer is yes, you can go ahead and do the same. But I have actually chosen to grate my carrots, okay? That is my preference, that is my choice. Okay, so now here we are cooking the mashed potato for the topping for the shepherd's pie. And here we are sauteing the garlic, carrots and onions, alright? So, today is a bit of rush because the recipe is a bit long, and I don't want to drag too long. I want everyone to have some time to chill, to relax, and then tune in to the next session. Okay, because it's very important that you tune in to watch my friend later, Angeline. She will be making a non-baked strawberry cheesecake from my volume 4 cookbook. Okay, so yeah, and followed by she will have 1 hour to do that cheesecake, to showcase you the non-baked strawberry cheesecake. After that, the session will move on to Christina Chiu from Melbourne. Okay, Christina will be showcasing how to make a pumpkin steam bao with the filling that is salted egg yolk. Okay, so we try to keep the pace So I hope you can keep the pace as well. So let's talk about the other ingredients that we are going to put into our filling later, because now it is just the grated carrots, the chopped onions, and the chopped garlic. Okay, after this is done, we are going to add in the sauce that we have made earlier, the sauce. Okay, and then we are going to add in, okay, the meat. Okay, I'm not using any minced type of meat. For my shepherd's pie, I prefer it chunky. I prefer to cut into small cubes. Okay, small cubes. I am not using any mince. Okay, I prefer, when I'm cooking saucy things in the Thermomix, I prefer to cut things smaller than to use mince, because even minced meat, there are a lot of types of minced meat. Okay, if you want to use if you want to cook minced meat in the Thermomix, it's always advisable to choose those that are coarsely minced, not those that are very, very minced, because you will end up having a pot of powdery, very, very minced sauce, which is not texturally is not that good. Okay, so I always prefer to cut my own meat. Okay, it's recommended to use 700 grams of beef cut into small cubes like this. Okay, but someone in my house cannot take red meat, so I have changed it to using pork instead. Okay, so what I have here is 700 grams of pork cut into small cubes and marinated with 1 tablespoon corn flour, half a teaspoon of smoked paprika powder, and half a teaspoon of pepper. Okay, so we are going to add this in. Let me show you first. So we have sauteed the grated carrots, the chopped onions, and the chopped garlic. So let's put in our meat. Loosen up the meat a little. Okay, this is 700 grams of meat. Original recipe calls for beef, but today I use pork because my husband cannot take red meat. He has gout, high uric acid, so I've changed it to using pork. Cut into small cubes and marinated with 1 tablespoon of corn flour, half a teaspoon of smoked paprika powder, and half a teaspoon of pepper. Okay, so we added the pork in, and then we are going to add we are going to add our fresh button mushrooms. 160 grams of fresh button mushrooms, which I have sliced. Okay, 160 grams of fresh button mushrooms sliced. What else? We need a bay leaf. We need a bay leaf. Okay, put in bay leaf. We need fresh thyme. Yeah, if you can't get fresh thyme nowadays or fresh rosemary, we need a sprig of each. Okay, only the leaves. So I'm going to take out all the leaves and okay. So I'm only using the leaves now. So yeah, if you cannot find fresh herbs now, you can always use the dried one. Perhaps you need half a tablespoon each of the dried herbs that you have. Okay, so just the leaves. already smelling very good. So let me show you. Okay, the pork is in, or your preferred choice of meat, 700 gram. The sliced fresh button mushrooms is in, and now we are going to put in our sauce. All right. So we are cooking this for 15 minutes. 15 minutes at 100 degrees Celsius. Reverse speed 1. Okay, so we are cooking this for 15 minutes, 100 degrees Celsius, reverse speed 1. Okay, yeah, so far is everyone following? It's a bit of a rush today because this is a long recipe, and there are many other sessions coming your way today in conjunction with Mother's Day. So we have 1 o'clock there is a session by Angeline making non-baked strawberry cheesecake. 2 p.m. Christina from Melbourne will be making her steamed bun. And then 4 p.m. we have Valerie Marie from Singapore. She will be making the nasi lemak with spice baked chicken and fortune cookies. Yes. Followed by 7 p.m. there's going to be a basic demo by Christy from Team Sunshine in Singapore. Yes, 7 p.m. So if you have purchased the TM6 without seeing any demo, so stay tuned and tune in to watch Christy 7 p.m. tonight. Okay, so these are the programs that we have prepared for you today. Is so grab your popcorn, get ready, and enjoy the show. So there is another step that I want to make, which is making the roux. Okay, do you know what is a roux? Roux is actually used to thicken a sauce. Okay, it's just a very basic ingredients to make a roux. You need butter and you need a bit of flour. Okay, to make the roux, we have to melt 30 gram of butter, in a pan. Okay, this is, if you want to know, this is a De Bouyer carbon steel pan. You all like to know what I use, right? So this is a French, made in France. This is a French brand. This is a De Bouyer carbon steel pan. Okay, so this is how our potatoes look like after 15 minutes. Okay, now I did not put the butterfly in. Okay, I did not put the butterfly in. You can, of course, but I've learned this new thing that you actually don't need to put the butterfly when you make mashed potatoes. Okay, so sidetrack from the roux discussion that we talked about just now. We make the mashed potato first. Okay, since it is done, since the mashed potato is done, just 2 more steps. We are going to add in 50 gram of grated cheese. This is mozzarella. Okay, you can use any type of cheese. So 50 gram of grated cheese and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. So just add into here. And we are going to blend this for 30 seconds at speed 4. So if you have any questions, you can ask. Otherwise, I will assume everyone is okay. Anyway, you can always watch the replay again and again. And don't forget to like and share our videos, okay? It means a lot to us. So, this is the mashed potatoes after 30 seconds speed 4. Now, I did not use the butterfly. You can use the butterfly, no problem with that. So this one we will set it aside for later use as the topping for the shepherd's pie. Alright, so since we have about 10 minutes here to cook the filling, we will carry on with making a roux, okay? We will use a pan. Any pan is okay. Any pan is okay. We are just going to melt 30 grams of butter. I will tilt the phone later on so that you can see. So 30 grams of butter into the pan. Yeah, and wait, let me tilt the camera. Can you skip the cheese for the mashed potatoes? Yes, you can, but shepherd's pie will have a cheese to sprinkle on top, then we bake. So I do not know, maybe you prefer the shepherd's pie without cheese. It's up to you. So it's just the filling and the mashed potato topping, so no cheese for you. But cheese always adds creamy and luxury and more depths of flavors to your dish, okay? So if you cannot take cheese, then you can skip, but this recipe has cheese, okay? So let's back to the roux. This is 30 grams of butter. I will tilt the camera now so that you can see. Okay, so we are going to heat up slowly to melt the butter. Let's melt the butter first on low heat, okay? Low heat. So the roux is on top of thickening your sauce, it also adds more flavors to your dish, okay? It's how to say this, cooking is always about layering of flavors, okay? How to bring a simple dish to another level. And I have chosen to add roux to my shepherd's pie because when you are making this, you can get a very nice aroma from the cooking of the butter and the flour, okay? It adds a depth of nuttiness to the flavor. So try not to skip this step. I know most of the shepherd's pie recipes do not require you to use any roux. So okay, the butter is melted, so we are going to add in the flour and cook this. Okay, just cook this. Until it starts to turn brown. And you start to get a very nice aroma from the roux. So continue to stir and cook this until it starts to turn brown. You are starting to get the nice aroma from the burning of the butter and the flour. 2 tablespoons of flour, okay, 30 grams of butter melted, then we add 2 tablespoons of flour, plain flour. Okay, it starts to turn brown. You can see. So be careful, yeah, it can get burned very fast. Cook until the roux starts to turn brown. Okay, we start to get the nice aroma from the roux. And it starts to turn brown, so we can turn off the heat. Okay, set this aside. Set this aside. So, has anyone starting to get any, so this is the mashed potato. So have you all started to receive some gifts from your children and your husband for Mother's Day? I believe so, yeah. Everyone is starting to receive flowers or cakes or cookies baked by the children. See? Thermomix mashed potatoes. Effortless. Smells so good. Yummy. So can see, right? Yeah. So actually we still have 3 minutes here, but it's not done. We still need to cook down the sauce with the roux that we have cooked, and then only we will start to assemble the shepherd's pie. Okay. I know, Elizabeth, you received your Mother's Day gift already. So so far everyone follows, right? If you want me to repeat any step which I made so far, please let me know. I can repeat to you the steps that I've done so far. If not, I will take the time to introduce some of the cookbooks that I have. This chunky shepherd's pie recipe is not out yet. It's not published yet in any of my 5 cookbooks, okay? So let's take a look at the recipes that I have published so far. So this is volume 1, okay? And then we have volume 2. This is volume 2. This is volume 3. And I think just now Pei-Ling cooked 2 recipes from volume 3 cookbook. Okay. This is volume 4. And this is the latest book, the volume 5. Okay. Now you can get all these recipe books from my website www.anniesaviorkitchen.com. Okay, no recipes are repeated in any of the books. This is my website. So take a screenshot, www.anniesaviorkitchen.com. You are watching my live at this page now. Don't forget to like and to share the video, all right? So you can also post. I have started seeing many people start to post what they cook, some nice cooking videos from other teams, from other groups, okay? You can share your videos or share the food that you cook in my groups. You can join the groups here. And you can also follow my Instagram and my YouTube, okay? Now, if you cannot catch me live, you can always watch the replay of each videos, okay? So, all right, I will repeat what I have done so far for those of you who joined late. Today, we are making a chunky shepherd's pie, okay? I started off by cooking the mashed potatoes. Hold on, yeah. So this is not done yet, but it smells so good. Let's continue first, then I will repeat, okay? Because we have 18 minutes to cook. So I need to take the spatula. Right. So we need to stir well everything and continue to cook for 18 minutes. Stir well. Cook for another 18 minutes to reduce the sauce. So we cook for 18 minutes. We cook for 18 minutes at Varoma now. Okay? To reduce the sauce. Reverse speed 1. Okay, we still haven't added our roux yet, so we just cook to reduce the sauce. All right. Okay, since we have 18 minutes, so I will someone asked to repeat what I've done when I started. So when we started, we cooked the mashed potatoes, 600 grams of peeled potatoes cut into cubes with 150 grams of milk and 30 grams and how much? 50 grams of butter. Okay, so 600 grams of peeled potatoes cut into cubes, 150 grams of milk and 50 grams of butter put into the TM bowl and cook for 15 minutes at 100 degrees Celsius, speed 1. Okay, no butterfly. I did not use any butterfly. I did not put any butterfly in here today. Okay, so we cook the potatoes with the milk and the butter for 15 minutes, 100 degrees Celsius, speed 1. When this is done, we add in 50 grams of grated cheese with a 1/4 teaspoon of salt to blend for 30 seconds at speed 4. And we get this. Our mashed potato filling, our mashed potato to be used as the topping for the shepherd's pie. All right, so far everyone follows, right? So for the filling, we started off by chopping 4 cloves of garlic and 1 medium-sized onion cut into quarters for 5 seconds at speed 5. Okay, then I add in 30 grams of butter and 120 grams of grated carrots to saute for 4 minutes at 100 degrees Celsius, reverse speed 1. Okay, so after that, we add in our meat. So we need 700 grams of meat. Original recipe calls for beef, but because my husband cannot take beef, cannot take red meat due to high uric acid, I have changed it to pork. Okay, so the 700 grams of meat you cut into small cubes and marinate it with 1 tablespoon of corn flour, half a teaspoon of smoked paprika powder and half a teaspoon of pepper. Okay, so we add in the pork, we add in the milk with 1 bay leaf, a sprig of fresh rosemary, a sprig of fresh thyme, And our sauce, I will tell you what are the ingredients for the sauce. Okay, we put everything in together with the sauce, and we cook for 15 minutes at 100 degrees Celsius reverse spoon speed. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, we also add in 160 grams of sliced fresh button mushrooms. Okay. So after we saute the grated carrots with the butter and the chopped onions and the chopped garlic, we add in the meat. We add in the fresh sliced mushrooms. We add in 1 bay leaf. We add in fresh rosemary and fresh thyme, and the sauce mixture. Okay. Now, what is the sauce mixture? The sauce mixture is actually 100 grams of water mixed with 3 tablespoons of light soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of tomato ketchup, 1 tablespoon of sugar, 1 teaspoon of dark soy sauce, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. All right. So we cook for 15 minutes, 100 degrees Celsius reverse spoon speed. Now, after that, we cook for we stir everything, give everything a good stir before we continue to cook for another 80 minutes, which is now 80 minutes at Varoma temperature to reduce the sauce. Okay, 80 minutes Varoma reverse speed 1. Okay, so clear everyone? It's easy but a bit lengthy, the steps. Okay, we also take the time when this is cooking, we also take the time to make a simple roux. Okay, a roux will add flavors to your dish, to your shepherd's pie. It will add more flavor and more aroma to your shepherd's pie. Okay, it's melting of 30 grams of butter. Then we add in 2 tablespoons of plain flour, and we cook slowly until it starts to give you a very nice nutty aroma and starts to turn a little brown. Okay, then you can stop the fire and we will use it later. Okay, we haven't used it. So if you have the clock, what is the time now? Let me check the time, because we have another session coming up by my friend Angeline and Christina follow after. So keeping the time is very important for us today. Okay, and just a bit just to share a bit about why the collaboration for Mother's Day. You know, normally I would choose to rest on my weekends. Okay, but today is, oh wow, 12:40 already, 20 minutes more. Okay, so yeah, see, this pace is much needed today. Normally I will try to keep things slow and steady, but today, because there are a little bit more steps involved, so this pace is just nice. Okay, we still have 12 minutes here to cook. Then we will add in the roux to thicken the sauce. Then we will start to assemble and bake the shepherd's pie. Okay, so let's get back to the collaboration work with Angeline and Christina. The birds is singing. Can you hear? So it's the first time my friends Angeline and Christina from Melbourne coming out live. Okay, so is everyone looking forward? Both ladies are wonderful. They are my good friends, and this morning we have been chatting with each other, and they say they are very kanchiong. So kanchiong, like it is like they feel like it is their wedding day. Okay, so do tune in at 1 o'clock later, right after me. Do continue to watch Angeline, and right after Angeline, continue to watch Christina. This is a great support that you can show us. Okay, it's the first time for Angeline and Christina going live. So please show your support to them, okay? If you want them to speak louder, go ahead and comment and tell them, can you explain, because everyone has their first time. It's not like we are very experienced in doing this. Even myself, I still feel scared, I still feel kanchong. So yeah, do show your support later, okay? Support, yeah. 1 p.m. and 2 p.m. okay. So I wish them good luck. They asked me to stay on to be their admin and help to answer some questions. I wish my phone have enough battery to last that long, okay. So anyway, I will try my best to help, okay. Yes, the links are already given. You just go to their profile, Angeline Stanley and Christina Chiu, and you can watch them later, okay. They will go live. They have made their profile public, so anyone can watch, okay. So yeah, I'm happy that Vivi, you tried making and cooking along with me, right? The salmon and spinach quiche. And as many of you submitted your homework showing me your quiche, and I'm glad that you like it, okay. You can always use other types of seafood. If you don't like salmon, you can use other protein like chicken, sausage, bacon, you know. So the choice is yours, okay. You can even make it vegetarian by adding your own vegetables. See, Angeline will be wearing her reading glasses later, she told me. So she says she low far already, cannot see. So anyway, I can still read, but I also have reading glasses for your information. Supporting this. Okay, thank you so much, Elizabeth. Elizabeth is my good friend from Sydney. We have not met, you see. We have not met, but our friendship is as if we have known each other for so many years. Every night we can talk to each other until my husband starts to ask me, who is it that you are always speaking to? You know? So I told him about Elizabeth, my friend. Have you even met Elizabeth? I said, no, we have not met each other. Okay, but this is how wonderful it is, you see. Thermomix brings all the women together. Unity, friendship, a community, a friendly, sharing, cooking community. Okay, so yeah, let's talk a bit about what other programs we have arranged today. Other than 1 o'clock and 2 o'clock, we have another friend, a French lady, making nasi lemak. Aren't you impressed? So don't forget to tune in to watch Valerie Marine. At 4 p.m. she will be making nasi lemak with spiced baked chicken and fortune cookies. Okay, after Valerie's session, everyone will take a little break. Okay, a little break, and then 7 o'clock we have to get online again to watch Christy doing her first ever Zoom plus Facebook Live Thermomix TM6 demo. Okay, so for those of you who bought a Thermomix without seeing much of how to say, a demo, this is the time that you can tune in 7 p.m. tonight to watch Christy live and Zoom. I don't know how she does it, okay? I don't know. I'm very bad in all this IT thing, okay? I rely on my husband to do everything for me. So anyway, 7 p.m. if you want to watch basic demo on Thermomix TM6, tune in to watch Christy, okay? 7 p.m. And after that, I think we can rest and hibernate, slow down, settle down, change into our comfortable pajamas, and watch TV, unwind, no more Thermomix, okay? The whole week I have been cooking with Thermomix. This week I have not touched any of my pans other than the rice cooker. So this entire week is purely cooking with the Thermomix. Okay, so we have done our best. We work hard for everyone. I have not given any thought for what to cook next week, whether or not I should do any more lives, because my house is under renovation now. The work has come back, has started again, and I always have to run to the new place there to check, to bring things, you know. It's overwhelming sometimes. It's overwhelming. Yes, I'm looking forward to move into my new place, to show you my new kitchen, you know, to show you the people responsible behind the nice kitchen that I have. So yeah, these are all the things that pretty much being lined up in my life. So I'm not sure what I'm cooking next week. Actually, I'm not sure. Valerie's link, Christy will give you later. For those of you, we will sure to share the link in my group. Host a watch party in my group when the time comes. Okay, so just yeah, I also very kanchiong with my new kitchen. Yeah, so how long? We still have 3 more minutes. Let me let me get another drink. No more water. Let me get another drink. I'll come back in a short while. Okay. Actually, it's not easy to do a live, you see. Everyone struggles and everyone tries. It's not so much about the cooking, okay? Cookie Do have all the tested recipes. This person published tested recipes, cookbooks. That person published tested recipe cookbooks. It's not so much about the cooking. It's always keeping in touch with everyone, like talking to yourself constantly for an entire hour. And I think this actually scares everyone away. This thing that we need to keep on talking to you, keep on interacting with you, is what makes everyone stressed with doing live, okay? And I have to admit to you that I have this exact stress as well. I ran out of things to talk to you, you see. Sometimes I don't know, because I don't want to keep selling my cookbooks, okay? I have promoted the Thermomix a lot. It's a very good machine. You all have to see the demo. You all have to get one. You all have to order one. I've been doing a lot of this, but yet there are still a lot of time left when things are cooking and you need to think of what to talk to, you know. So it's not easy for us. It's not easy for us. In front of the camera, I may look like very energetic. Action! I will be like, oh, doing all the talking and all the cooking, like full of power, full of enthusiastic. But I tell you, once cut, I am so tired. I just want to go and rest. I just want to go and sleep. So it's not easy doing doing live. It's never about the cooking or promoting the machines that we use, promoting Thermomix, promoting our cookbooks, promoting what spatula brand we use, what pans we use. It's not. We will run out of things to share, okay? But yesterday we spent a bit of time talking about personal things. You asked me about my age. You asked me if I enjoy exercise, if I exercise. You ask me things like that, okay? That helps to pass the time faster. Yes, yes, that helps to pass the time. I'm reading some of your comments here, and you make me laugh. Wow, we are almost done. Thank God. So, this is the sauce. See? Can see or not? It's taken, but with the right consistency. Okay, we are not done yet. We still have 2 minutes. Yeah, what we need to do? We need to add in the roux. Stir everything with spatula and cook to thicken it further. Okay, that's the last step. Add in the roux. Okay, scrape. Stir and cook for a yummy. Cook for a further 2 minutes at Varoma. 2 more minutes, okay? 2 minutes. At Varoma, reverse spoon speed. Okay? Alright. So once the 2 minutes is done, we will pour out all the sauce here. We try to remove the bay leaves, if you can find the bay leaf. Then we will top with the mashed potato topping. Sprinkle with cheese, and then we will bake. Okay, so I will not show you the finished product, like how I dance in front of the phone. But I will take a photo when it is done baking and post on Facebook, okay? Because Angeline is coming up. What's the time now, everyone? Do I still have time? Yam pork belly, 芋頭扣肉. Yes, I have the recipe, but not in my cookbooks, okay? It's coming up, lined up nicely in volume 10. So, yeah. There are a lot of recipes. I've cooked a lot. So reverse, speed 1 or spoon. It doesn't matter. So long as it is reverse, speed 1 or spoon is pretty slow. Okay, so don't worry about that. It's not it's immaterial. So reverse spoon speed or speed 1 is okay. Doesn't matter. Thank you so much. Happy Mother's Day to all as well. Oh, 12:56 already. 20 more seconds. So I will quickly close. Yeah. I apologize for the abruptness because this recipe is rather long. Okay. So yeah, 8 more seconds. And please don't go off. Continue to show your support and tune in to watch my friend Angeline, okay? She will be making a very nice, yummy recipe from my cookbook, which is the non-baked strawberry cheesecake. Okay, the filling is done, so I will quickly pour this out. 緊張啊我都。I show you the bowl. Okay, I show you the bowl. I always show you the bowl, right? So this is the filling. Okay, can see or not? Okay, so I will top with this. Okay, top, and then I will sprinkle on the cheese, and then I will bake, and then that's our lunch. Okay, so I will answer all the questions later. Okay, I need to go off so that Angeline can go and prepare herself. All right, so stay on to watch her. Have a wonderful time every day, everyone. Happy Mother's Day. See you again. Bye.